Hey there, everybody. For those who don't know, my name is Kostinsky. I am president of Pivot Workspaces. I started my entrepreneurial journey several years ago. I've opened 5 businesses since then, some successful, some not. And I am on a mission to share some of my business and life lessons with everybody from a lot of the things I've gone through in business and life and continue to go through in business and life. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about the importance of our emotional well-being, right? I was thinking last night, a lot of these things I'm going to be talking about are not things that our society today really not only puts importance on, but is even really a normal part of conversation, right? So I've noticed it's very hard for me to have a conversation with somebody about very basic things, right? Sports scores, weather, general. I can't do it. Within 30 seconds, I'm trying to extrude as much information from people's brains as I can, trying to help them with their problems, yada yada. And a lot of people are taken back by that, right? Because in society today, we are again we're so disconnected from being open and honest about how we feel and what we're going through. But I've realized in business, one of the number one things in success is how you are, right? So like they teach in the military, you can't help your buddy who's shot if you're shot, right? So how can I possibly run my business correctly and help my staff if I'm not okay, right? And not just surface level okay, right? Like I can be good enough. It's about going into the nooks and crannies and fixing the things that you didn't even know were a problem, right? And the reason that I've been able to realize I needed to do this is because throughout my life I have been put in positions where I had no choice, right? But to look inside myself and to fix the things that brought themselves up. Because in many cases I wasn't going to continue to be able to push through the circumstances if I didn't do that. Not everybody is pushed into that corner, right? So a lot of what makes me successful is the fact that I was pushed into a lot of those corners. So what do you do when you're not pushed into those corners, right? One of the biggest things I can stress is everybody, no matter who you are, goes through ups and downs. Some people's ups and downs are bigger, right? So for me, I know some people whose ups are making $3 million next year in their business, and I know some people's whose downs have getting shot and paralyzed, right? So there's extremes in the spectrum. Some people's biggest issue for the day is going to be that they got a stain on their shirt, while another person's biggest issue of the day is that they're broke and their electric is about to get shut off, right? But both these circumstances allow a chance for us to examine ourselves and see what we can learn about ourselves, right? Anytime you're pushed in a negative situation is an opportunity for growth, right? A muscle doesn't grow from everything being okay. A muscle only grows when it's beat up a little bit. So I use the example of a spill on your shirt, right? So let's say you got a spill on your shirt. You can very easily get pissed off and throw your arms around, right? Or maybe you can say, I was rushing around today and spilled coffee on myself. Maybe I shouldn't have been rushing around, right? Maybe rushing around isn't good for me as a business person. Maybe this is life's way of saying you need to slow down, chill out, and relax a little bit, right? So I really feel that no matter how big or small the circumstance, there's always opportunity for growth. But it's really just as important as working 7 days a week, right? Is taking the mental effort to, when bad things happen, actively try and learn from them. It's extremely hard. Not many people can spill a coffee on their shirt, right? And say, well, that happened for a reason, right? But the people who can are the ones who time and time again prove that they're successful no matter what. So, that's all for today. Taking care of yourself, making yourself number one, right? So that you truly can help everybody else and your business can be the best it can be. I think that's it again. Yeah, I think that's it. and see everybody next time.